to continue. Now you ask me the ills and the fears that we might have about an all too powerful federal government. Well, my fear is that the power will emanate through those who have the means to hold the reins, rather than the people themselves. It is that fear that you heard me express with General Hamilton of the extent of mercantilism, or that the idea of individual capitalism could be utilized to imply capitalistic pursuits of mercantile ventures, that they solely should be the ones to be funded, supported, protected, defended by a federal government for that purpose. We have already seen what that will lead to in a national bank owned by financiers, that they thereby can speculate on the future of this nation by engaging the pursuit of credit. That indeed, with this allowance of credit, we find ourselves right where we were before the revolution began, with the insidious snare of credit holding us unto our creditors, rather than holding us unto our land and our right. We were waking up in our own homes, realizing they no longer belong to us. There, upon the land conquered by our ancestors. This is my fear of the strength of a federal government in the future. And what is to happen in that game of usury? As the speculators, the stock jobbers, the monocrats, the Anglo-men push the economy to where they desire it to go, and suddenly they realize the people cannot own up to it. They have not the means. So it is time to draw out of that speculation and allow it to go bubble. Well, then I ask you all, who has lost? The speculator, or they who invested their hard-earned monies in that speculation? And then I ask you, what would be the purpose of the federal government? Is not the purpose of government and its laws simply to protect people from injury by one another? And otherwise to leave them free, to pursue their own industry, to pursue their own improvement. Governments imposing upon the rights of their citizenry even the character communion with them as they choose. No, people began to understand power does not emanate from above, it emanates from below. It comes from the people, that a government will be no more the moral, no more the honest, no more the virtuous than the people are themselves. That should you find someone in office who is dishonest, immoral, and virtuous, will they not be so in any walk of life? And if you tolerate it there, you will elect it to office. So how could you possibly allow for the creation of a Federal Reserve, and I beg your pardon, sir, not know what it is?